Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Gators offense tracks out there to open this game. Now last season, remember, Georgia was expected to dominate, and Florida really played well. DJ Lagway, the quarterback, gets out injured, but still, this was tied with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Boy, when Lagway went down, it was just such a difference in that game, but it was competitive. Remember, Florida had some mistakes. They had a chance for the go-ahead field goal, a bad snap. It just wasn't a clean game in the end, and the Dogs ended up getting out of there with a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They're trying to run a handoff here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Now the border battle that goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs, Gators tussle, of course, been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game. Every single year down in Jacksonville, the tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. He's got the first down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. A handoff to the back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators!
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And they've got the returner corralled. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Has the first down and more. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Bringing pressure. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks off the defender. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. The Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets loose. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Gators will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On the run, it's Frazier. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarter.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Pounding away with the run game. And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and 10 play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Bringing it out. It's Branch. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket.
Extending the play now. Across the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Branch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.